Okay, it's 6:17 p.m. on June 20th, 2024. I'm Sharon Pierce, and this is NDE Near Desert Experience. I'm going to try to bring up shared screens on a number of things today, and right now I'm going into shared screens, and I'm going to bring this up, the usual map, and I'm going to be talking about some water districts that are, there's the San Joaquin Valley Water District, but it goes down into Kern County, Bakersfield, Kern River, and it also covers some of 22, Tulare and around in there. And then there's the Santa Clarita Valley Water, which is in District 27. But mainly I did want to focus on 20 at this time. Now, shared a new screen is this one. This is SJV water. San Joaquin Valley water and news that's coming out about water in the San Joaquin Valley. This article is written by Lois Henry. She puts out the newsletter, and there's a few articles in here, but I did want to comment on some of the things that she has written. The dateline on this is June 15th. Today is June 20th. This is a 2,500 gallon water storage tank. And some of these tanks have been given to people who have domestic wells that went dry. Now, what I'm looking at in this water coming in and water storage, the stories turn on landowners and agriculture and groundwater and things of that nature. And what I'm looking at is in the background stories of the politics in Sacramento and divvying up the water and what people have to do. So the state is taking a very, overruling type of behavior, and I'm going to continue to ask the question, who owns the water when it comes down out of the sky? And who can claim it? I know a law was passed, or more than one, that attempted to say, oh, all the water doesn't go to the people. It's not theirs. It's some entity, part of the government. And the water in the oceans isn't just anybody's. But I don't think that case will stand up much longer, if it ever did. So I just want to quickly go over to this screen. This may be Castaic Lake. It's Santa Clarita Valley water. And this is interesting because this shows, if you can look closely, this is green. I call it suede green. It's greened up because of so much water we had in the winter. And they have a plan, a strategic plan for 5 years to manage water out here. But what they're doing, they're having lots of public events for people to come and talk about the water that has come and run off, the water still to come, public outreach tonight. What's in progress right now? Public outreach and legislation committee meeting. Then there's the Southern California Water Dialogue meeting on the 26th. There's been some news on water use efficiency and water to begin, Santa Clarita Valley Water, to begin construction of new treatment projects in Saugus. Okie dokie there. So I could go back into that a little more, but you can see how seriously they're dealing with water. Water, your water, water sources, groundwater, recycled water, water banking and exchange. Ooh, water banking and exchange. What is water banking? Like our local groundwater, a water bank stores water in an aquifer, the cracks and crevices of soil and rock underground, where water can stay until it's extracted for use, deposited in the bank through spreading or recharge ponds, where it can then seep through the sandy or porous soil. And this again is Santa Clarita Valley Water website. Our water banking and exchange programs increase our water supply reliability by capturing water in wet years and safely storing our water until we need it. Santa Clarita Valley Water stores about 141,000 acre-feet of water in Kern County, which we can access in dry years. And then they talk about different storage agencies: the Buena Vista Water Storage District, Kern County Water Agency, Rosedale Rio Bravo Water Storage District, Semi-Tropic Water Storage District, and West Kern Water District. Why am I reading this? Because ever more important is to watch who is taking a proprietary claim on the management of the water, and pretty soon the water itself, and pretty soon telling people they can have it, they can't have it. We'll tell you when you can have the water back that we claimed that it ran off through your hillside and we took it away somewhere. Things like you can't have a water barrel, you can't have a canal, you can't have a slough that you work from, you can't have things to capture water yourself. All of that has to be watched. I'm going back now. So there is, this is about conservation, irrigation, customer care, community, landscape workshops, Water Matters. That's an interesting title, Water Matters. Stay tuned for the upcoming Water Matters topics. Just join us for Water Matters, charting the course for the 5-year strategic plan. Discover how it will shape the future of water management. During this hour-long webinar, attendees will hear from Water's leadership team about the following topics: the 5-year strategic plan, insight into how the plan will guide water, opportunities for community involvement and engagement. That's an important one, I think. So this actually happened in the spring. It ended in the spring, but there'll be more, I would imagine. Save water and money. Save water. Save water. Who has the water that you're saving? Groundwater, recycled water. The Delta Conveyance is up here where I reside, is mentioned down in the Santa Clarita Valley Water District, because they're going to be on the receiving end of the water they are taking from us once they get it done. And I say, you're going to have so much water. You know, this tunnel is kind of superfluous at this point. Oh, no, we have the aquifers. Well, we have aquifers too. Yeah. Just saying, I'm not an expert. I'm trying to understand this, but I think everybody should see Castaic Lake. Maybe there's a picture. Let's find out. There it is, Castaic Lake. It's a recreational area. About half of our water comes from the Sierra Nevada range, flowing off the mountains through the Sacramento-San Joaquin Delta and reaches Castaic Lake via the State Water Project aqueduct. Is then withdrawn from Castaic Lake, see, and flows through large underground pipelines to supply water's treatment plants, filtration, and Rio Vista water treatment plant. Really? You have one called Rio Vista down there? This is the town of Rio Vista, where I am. Quagga mussels can pose problems at lakes, and they work on that. It's an invasive species, destructive, and so that's another project. They block boat motors, harm native fish, alter the habitat and food web. After they were discovered in Castaic Lake in 2021, the Department of Water Resources implemented additional boating requirements at Castaic Lake, including requiring boats to be inspected and drained upon leaving Castaic Lake and Lagoon. All right. Okay, so that's some of it. That's some of what's going on here, and they're very much into managing every little droplet of water. Now, back over here, where did that go? I don't know. Where did the whiteboards go? Well, I'm not sharing. Stop sharing. Alrighty, and then we go to the whiteboards. And then we go up here. Oops, I seem to have lost that. Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to go back here. So all of that is happening. What you're looking at is right here. But it's also going over this way. And it gets into Congressional District 23 as well. I'm going to pause this for just a moment because I want to see what happened to those first two internet links I